everybody.
Morning, good afternoon. Hey, sweetheart.
Good morning. How are you, sweetie?
All right, we made it to Friday.
Yay! And almost to the end of March. Before we know it, it's going to be April.
Yeah, this month is going quick. It's like, holy hell, we're at the 26th already?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what my calendar says. I'm like,
Yeah,
can't be right.
I just had to check as well. I was like, really?
Well, I'm sitting here thinking, what was I doing 21 years ago today? Today, I was officially on maternity leave, waiting
Wow.
for my second child to be born, and she was taking her time. I'm like, I'm getting tired of you being inside. Please come out. I'm tired of being pregnant. So, guys, on Monday, it'll be AJ's birthday. Don't worry, I'm still doing the show, but it's AJ turns 21 on Monday, so woo! Thank God I don't have to do a show on Tuesday morning.
Oh my God, yes. Oh. Happy birthday to AJ.
Yeah, I'll tell her. Tell him, actually.
That is so cool.
Long story, guys. But, yeah, my kiddo will be 21, and I can't believe it.
How crazy is that?
Oh, it's pretty insane. I'm like, no. Just no. So I guess we should say good morning to the gang that's jumped in. Who was first this morning? Because I missed it.
Persia. Chris was first this morning.
Of course it was Chris. Chris, Josh, Mark, or Pat S. So good morning, Colin P. Smith, Lord Thoth, Darth Haster, Mark the Infinitely Tired. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Let's see. The Womperat. Good morning. Oh my goodness. How are you? Dave Bob. Hi, sweetie. Mwah. Love you, brother.
Love to Dave Bob.
All my love to Dave Bob. Apollomedes Minion. Good morning. God, I love that sweet little puppy face. That is so cute. Let's see who else is joining us. James Andrew Morrison is here, speaker for the dead. Good morning, handsome. How are you? Who else is joining us, babe?
We've got Chef Zilla, who's just become a member. Thank you, love. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Chef. Oh, I love you.
And the chat just burped on me, so I'm right back down the beginning. So I'm going to make my way up to where I was. So we have got Danny Boy joining us. Good afternoon, love. Project Storytime. Battle Hymn 63. He says, wait till your kid turns 30. It's the best.
I'm not ready for that.
Just no. We've got Dave B. Sam, Padas, welcome, guys. Good to see you. Chris Persia, there he is. Jim the Viking, good afternoon. Didi Myers, good morning, sweetheart. Pod Racing Palpatine. We have got lovely Lady Mist, good to see you, sweetheart. Mark C with a D, Mike D with a C, sorry, sweetheart. Good to see you. Generalissimo Jefe, Jeff, good to see you. And I think we've got everyone.
Girls.
Yeah, we're going to squirrel hard today. It's a Friday, we generally do.
Yeah, we usually do on Friday. Fridays, we got to keep it light anyway, because we're getting into the weekend, and everybody's got to have a little bit of fun on the weekends. Pod Racing Palpatine says, my pronouns are now the Senate and Penguin.
Penguins. We need a super chat of Benedict Cumberbatch saying penguin.
We totally do. We need to make that.
Or just like penguin. A super cut of all the times he said it wrong.
Oh, did we say good morning to Lord Thoth? Good morning, Lord Thoth.
Good morning, love. Good to see you.
Coming in under the wire, I think. Oh, no, James Andrew Morrison. You have a child, learn it to walk and talk for 5 years and spend the next 16 telling them to sit down and shut up. You know it. I'm sitting here in my head doing the math, and when my kid turns 30, that's 9 years from now. I will be 59.
Nice.
No.
No, that's not a thing. No, it's no.
No, I don't want to talk about it. Oh my God. So we're going to talk about, and I'm glad Speaker for the Dead is here because I know he likes this show. We're going to talk about Resident Alien.
Yes, I mean, if Speaker wants to join, I can send him the link if that's all right with you, honey.
Yeah, sure. If he wants to jump in.
Yeah.
If he wants to jump in. The Geek Inside, Mr. Hyde, how are you? Yes, it's happy freaking Friday. I forgot to say.
It is.
It's freaking Friday.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so this is a show that you really, really recommended because you've been having a lot of fun with it. I mean, I do love Alan Tudyk. He is awesome.
Love Alan Tudyk. Oh my God. The first time I saw him, I loved him. But go ahead.
I was going to say, but I watched the first episode and I didn't like it.
Oh no.
No, I don't know whether that's because I was distracted or whether I was in the right frame of mind to be watching it.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I love the character and I love the alien makeup. I think he looks fantastic. But I was like, it's all right.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We finally found something else that we don't have in common, which is really, really rare. And from what I read early, when we were in the green room and talking, I was reading some of the chat too. And there's a couple folks that really like the show that are in it. And one of them is James Andrew Morrison. He had quite a few comments about the show. And he said something about it being British humor. And I'm like, well, then this should be right up Purple's alley.
Yes. Yeah, I did notice it, as he says, it is dark humor. And I do like dark humor. But there was just something that I don't know what it was. It just didn't grab me the first episode. And usually if an episode doesn't grab me, it takes me a while to go back to it. So I think if you guys can change my mind today, I will definitely go back and watch the rest of the season. I was like,
because I really loved it.
Sorry.
Well, because for me, I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of Alan Tudyk and pretty much everybody from Firefly, especially Nathan Fillion. And Alan, and I'll shout out to Alan right now. God knows he's probably not watching our little YouTube channel. But in case he is, Alan Tudyk, happy belated birthday. His birthday was around St. Patrick's Day. I'm like,
nice.
And Nathan Fillion's is coming up on Sunday. So happy birthday, Nathan Fillion.
We've got a lot of birthdays going on.
I know there's a lot of birthdays in March. And I was telling you in the green room, it's also Lady Gaga's birthday on Sunday and Reba McEntire. So
yeah, what the hell happened Sunday?
March 28th is a big day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they're talking about okay, I just had something cover up my screen.
Not so Chris.
Well, you remain 42. I'm fine with being 42. Hell, I'd be fine with being 39 for the however many times. I'm totally fine with that, Chris. What does Danny Boy say?
He says, it's not hitting home with me either. I can't put my finger on it, though. That's how I felt. I was like, I really like this actor, and I know he's funny. I know the way the alien looks, and I like the kind of quirky kind of... He's trying to kill everybody, but he's also trying to not be found out that he's an alien. It was cool, but something just didn't grab me, and that was weird.
Well, it's funny. Kind of, oh geez, Mark, what is it? Let's not forget Mojo Matters, Spiral Lives Matter, 42, and Cap is Hydra. my God.
Keep it going.
But Generalissimo Hefe could not, he's having trouble, he's kind of having a little trouble getting into it as well. He's like, I like it, but it's not great, but it's great for sci-fi.
Right.
Or in this case, Syfy.
Syfy. I was going to say, is that because Syfy have set such a low bar now? Or is it just because we don't get a lot of good TV on Syfy?
We don't get a lot of good TV on Syfy to begin with. I mean, I haven't seen anything good in a long, long time, not since Eureka on Syfy. So
it's true. And
Eureka even went off the rails in its last couple of seasons. It was like, wow. Yeah, Pat S. and Mayor Snowflake. Yeah, he's pretty funny.
And I've only watched the one episode so far. I think Sam, you've watched it as it's been released, haven't you?
Yes, I did watch part of the episode last night, but because I take sleeping pills sometimes to get some sleep, I fell asleep watching it.
Oh, nice.
All of a sudden my medication kicked in and it was like,
and we're done.
And we're done. Jim the Viking says, wait, Syfy had a high bar? Had a bar?
At some point it did, at least with you guys it did, because it used to show MST3K, it used to show a lot of old films on Syfy.
Yeah.
We used to have V, I think, was on there at one point. The original series.
Yeah, the original series, yeah.
Battlestar Galactica, I think, was on there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it did used to have some pretty good shows. Yeah.
And Mr. CCDV, good morning. How are you, sweetie? He said Syfy never had a bar. Or the bar is where they do most of their planning. Generalissimo Hefe. He says Eureka was great for the first couple of seasons. Yes, it was. Mm-hmm. But it went off the rails. BSG, and they did a Dune miniseries?
Mm-hmm.
Really, Mark? I didn't know that. See, I've seen Dune a grand total of once. So
yes, any Dune that I've seen is the one with Sting.
Yeah, that one.
That one, yeah. Yeah,
and I saw it in the theater when I was young. So
was that just because it had Sting in it? Or?
Yep.
Yeah,
that was the only reason. And it wasn't until a rewatch later that I realized Sir Patrick Stewart was in it.
Carrying a pug around, yes.
I'm like, oh, hey, I know that guy.
Yeah, that bald head. Yeah.
Hey, Cap.
Mr. CCC said, no, that was Syfy, not Syfy. Exactly, yes. When it came Syfy, that's when it fell off a cliff.
Yeah, but long live the fighters, Pat S, for sure.
But we were talking about it in the green room, and I didn't realise, because I've never really delved into it, that it used to be, it started off as a comic on Dark Horse.
Yes. I didn't realize it did either until after the first episode, and I was like, oh, Dark Horse Comics, really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So I'm tempted to go back and read the comics.
Yes, it was only a mini-series, if I remember correctly. I don't think there were many parts to it.
Okay.
But it would probably be worth reading just to see what it was like. Because if I read the comic, maybe I'll get more into the show, perhaps. Yeah,
that's what I was let the cat out of the bag here, but I was going to get the comics for Generalissimo Hefe. So
nice.
he could get into it. Hey, Mr. Tick, I'll try. Oh, he's not really here.
He's not here, but we'll just pretend. If he were here, what he would probably have said is, shh, I'm not here. Also have some money. Also, Resident Evil Alien is amazing. Also, shh, he's not here.
Okay. So
now we need one of those things from Men in Black to wipe everyone's memory.
A flashy thing? I ain't playing with you, Kay. You ever flashy thing me? No. James Andrew Morrison, the Alien comic franchise just got taken over by Marvel from Dark Horse, so we can write that off as the reading list. Uh-oh.
Yes.
So, really?
I
The
think,
Alien?
yes, yeah. Yeah, Disney have taken that over. Well, Disney, Marvel, it's all under the
Okay,
umbrella,
gotcha.
I think.
I'm reading the chat and just like, Lord Thoth is here, though. He swears.
I believe you. I do. There you are. I see you.
Brightest day. Hi, how are you? Hail. Yep, he's there.
Good to see you. Good to see you, sweetheart. Mark says, is Hellboy still with Dark Horse? No idea. Haven't read Hellboy in probably about 12 years.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know Hellboy was still a thing.
After the last film, I don't think it is.
Oh. I saw the first one and liked it. I saw the second one and was like, no. What's happening? No.
And then there's the third one, and that really, really sucks.
Oh, there was a third one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there was a third one.
For God's sake.
It's, recast.
Terrible.
Yeah, it was the guy from, oh God, what's that show that everyone went crazy for with the kids? Stranger Things. It's the guy that played the chief. Him. Played Hellboy. It's like,
no, that's not the right Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman didn't need makeup for that role.
No shit. He really didn't.
Spray paint him red, and there you go, Ron.
Here you go. Just go on and do your thing. But we keep squirrel.
Good morning, Rob Altis. Good to see you.
Hey, Rob Altis. Good morning.
But what was it that drew you into the show? Was it because you're a big fan of Alan Tudyk, or was it because you just like the concept?
I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Generalissimo Hefe was the one that told me. Hey, good morning, Cam.
Good morning.
Generalissimo Hefe was the one that told me about the series because of Alan Tudyk, and I went, ding, Alan. Okay, I watch it because I tried. Sold. And we gave it we gave it a try. And I really enjoyed it. And like I said, I did not know it was a Dark Horse comic until after the fact.
Yes.
But I did have fun watching this alien try to be human. Somebody had mentioned, I think it was Colin, earlier in the chat, it's like a stranger in a strange land to me. And I'm like, okay, I can get up underneath this. It's got to develop more. I wasn't completely sold on the first episode, but I'm like, I'm still going to give it a watch and see where this takes it. Cause it was funny. It's so funny. And the relationship he tries to have.
It's a bit I did like. I did find it really funny with that one kid that can see him.
Yeah, and it gets better with that kid, by the way.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. It's like, now
that
what do I do?
That relationship ends up going really, really well.
So I think it's just one of those. I'm gonna have to go back to it. I think that's what it is. But usually, I was surprised. I thought it was going to grab me immediately because I've heard such good things about it, and I was like, not feeling it.
I have a question.
What the hell is this?
And Battle Him says he hasn't watched the show either. That's okay. I mean, we're trying to review it a little bit, but like Purple said, she's only seen the first episode, and it didn't grab her, and I feel bad.
It's more of a case of Sammy kind of convincing me to pick it back up again. I think somebody mentioned it in the chat earlier as well. It's kind of like a Mork and Mindy. It's
a little bit.
Now,
a little bit. Funny. I didn't think of that.
And
I did not think of that.
Even
or Elf, yeah. Oh my God, I haven't seen Elf in a long time. Holy shit. I try to watch it every Christmas, but I don't always get to it because there's so much going on.
Oh my god.
Colin P. Smith says, I can even take the token Muslim kid, even though she wouldn't have to dress like that at that age. That's true. That is one of those woke moments that was like,
oh no,
cringe.
not that elf, Mark. Not the
Not
Christmas
that elf.
The alien elf. Wasn't he called
Alien elf.
Yeah.
I
One
think,
that had
I think
cats.
so.
And that showed a really dark ending because the government came and took him away, and that's the last you ever saw of him. So,
He was locked in that box, in that top secret location.
really? You're gonna end it there?
It's like, really? Alf.
Elf. Yeah, exactly. You got it, guys. You got it.
Alien life form. Yeah. I know it's hard. The English accent sometimes gives me a run for my money, guys. So I thought she said elf as well. Not Alf. So that's my bad. Forgive me.
But yeah, I was like, well, you know, Alan Tudyk's funny. I really like the design of the alien. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Especially when they, in the first episode, when he does that transformation from the alien into obviously Alan Tudyk.
Into the human form.
That was really well done. And from what I can tell from the first episode, he's looking for his crash ship, or a part of his crash ship. That's as far as I got with it.
Right. And he's looking for, oh God, I don't want to spoil it for you because you've only seen one episode, because I'm, like I said, almost caught up. Okay. I've got to rewatch this week's episode because I fell asleep. Again, it was because of pills, guys.
Do we know how many episodes there are?
Right now we're up to 9. I want to say there's 12.
Okay, that's pretty decent length, considering it's not a very long run comic.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it did get picked up for a season 2.
Oh, okay.
So Palpatine.
Let's see if that happens.
Don't worry, Sammy, I have trouble with the English accent, and I'm from England. I thought so.
It's a major spot. Okay, thank you, guys.
The final episode is next week. Oh, okay. Thank you, Womprat. Yeah. So there's 10 episodes. Good to know.
Battle Him says it'll probably be cancelled. Stupid Syfy. Yeah, they're bad for, especially stuff that you think people have kind of latched onto and would be a cult classic, and then they just yank it.
Like they did with Firefly?
Exactly.
And they did with Enterprise after it picked up? 4 seasons and the 4th season was the really good one? What does Colin P. Smith say?
He says maybe you should do a stream about the Skuraday family. See how long it would take to stay on topic.
Oh my God.
Stay on topic, Colin, you know that.
No, we never do. We always go walkabout.
I think maybe half a dozen shows where we've stayed entirely on topic the whole way through without just segueing into something else and then meandering back after.
Pod Racing Palpatine is being gross in the chat right now. No, I wasn't doing that. 10 episodes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, James Andrew Morrison says Syfy. This show is loved, and all the people. Look at all the people watching it. Cancel it.
So this is why we can't have nice things. But if it has been picked up for a second season, that's pretty cool. I mean, it seems to have been really popular. Like I said, everyone that I've spoken to or has spoken about it has, if not said it's the greatest thing ever, it's still a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. I don't know about greatest thing ever, greatest thing since sliced bread. I mean, but at the same time, I thought The Mandalorian was pretty great, and I got a little disappointed with that too. So, shocker. Thanks, Disney.
Paradise Day said if you wanted to stay on topic, you'd have done a video, not a live stream. Exactly. And we like getting to talk to you guys because you guys are just the best.
Yeah, we have the best chat on YouTube, I swear to God. I say that every time, but I really do mean it, guys. You guys are just awesome. There's Jim the Viking who's got a comment here. It says, to be honest, Valkyries, it's the shiny squirrels in the chat that makes you go off topic. It is.
It is, and I'm easily distracted anyway. I've got a good goldfish. Something shiny. That's it.
Oh! Lord Thoth, does Alan drive a van or a car named Serenity asking for a friend? No. But I am waiting for one of those Easter eggs, though.
You think they're just going to drop it in? Yeah.
They've got to. I mean, Nathan Fillion has dropped it into the shows he's done. He's dropped it into Castle. He's dropped it into Rookie. I mean, the Rookie, you've really got to look for them. I mean, he's even had people from Firefly guest star on his shows. I think the exception being Shepherd Book because he passed away. And Alan never appeared, but everybody else has.
Cool.
So he's had on Summer Glau and, I can't think of his name. He played Simon Tam.
I know, yeah.
Sean. I think it's his first name, Sean. Oh my God, I can't believe I follow him on Twitter, for crying out loud. I can't believe his name just went out of my head.
That's all right. The chat will pick it up. They always do.
Yeah, they always do. The chat is so on it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, watching Alan, it was kind of weird to see him playing as a kind of villain. Because he's played at least in the first episode, he's not a nice character. I think that kind of was a little bit odd.
At the very beginning,
that's
the thing, it gets better. Sean Mayer, thank you very much, Colin P. Smith. I knew you would be on it. Thank you. He's like our resident archivist.
Lord Throff.
Sean Puffy Combs. No, not P. Diddy or whatever he's going by these days.
But yeah, that was a little bit weird for me because I just know him as, a guy who does comedy roles, kind of quirky characters. And he was just not a villain, but certainly a very much darker character in this.
Dark, yeah. Yeah, and at the beginning, I have to agree with you on that I was kind of like, I don't know if I like Alan like this.
But he's got that kind of face as well. He looks like he could pull off a villain. It's really weird.
Yeah, he could pull off Sinister.
Yeah, when he's not kind of all animated and he's standing very still and his face is very kind of non-expressive. It's like, okay, I can see this.
Alan's got a dark side we don't know about. I mean, there's this meme that came out, I want to say it was not long after Moana. And Alan Tudyk is in Moana.
Yes, he is. He's the chicken.
He's the chicken. And he goes, yeah, I went to Juilliard. I got the biggest kick out of that.
But yeah, when I found out he was playing the chicken, I was howling.
Well, at least Alan got to be in a Disney movie.
He's been one before. He was in Wreck-It Ralph. He played the King Candy.
Oh, that's right. Which I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph. I know, cancel Sammy. I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know why. I know why, because it's Sarah Silverman. She puts me off. I can't stand her.
Yeah, that'll do it. I like Wreck-It Ralph because obviously video games, nostalgia.
Video games, yeah.
It was like, yes.
Yeah, for you that
second one, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay, I'll have to watch it. If you thought it was pretty cool, I'll give it a try. I mean, AJ said it was cute. So
It was,
AJ liked Wreck-It Ralph.
That's what I'd probably, it's the best way to describe it. It's cute.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Reading the chat.
Talking about IMDb now.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's this with IMDb and Geeks and Gamers?
Apparently it's because IMDb can be edited by pretty much anyone. Jeremy's been put as executive producer for dozens and dozens of YouTube channels.
Oh my god. Poor Jeremy. I didn't know you could do that with IMDb. I thought you had to be a member to do that. Not like Wikipedia.
You have to be a member, but I think once you're a member, you can edit pages.
Oh, okay.
Or make your own.
I learned.
And Northroft has said there are way too many jokes about Alan playing the chicken named Hey Hey. Just saying.
Put them in the chat. I'd love to hear some of them. I get a kick out of them. We were doing jokes the other day. Why the hell not?
Oh my god, those dad jokes.
Yeah, Monday and dad jokes and news.
Bravo, chat. Bravo.
And Lord Thoth says anyone can be a member. I am.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that.
Take IMDb with a really big pinch of salt nowadays. It's kind of like Wikipedia.
Oh god. Lord Thoth, seriously? Is that a chicken in your pocket? Or no, it's not a chicken. Oh, for heaven's sake. I had to open my big mouth and tell them to put the jokes in the chat.
That's on you, hon. That's entirely on you, this one.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
Not sorry.
He said, all you need is an email address or Facebook account or a Google account to join. I thought that was the case.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that Rise and Shine have a page, and I think Loki's Mornings of Mischief has a page.
Oh my god. We have pages on IMDb. We need to go in and correct some of the work in there then.
Yes, I think some editing might be needed at some point.
Yeah.
I'm going to check to see if Jeremy's executive producer.
Right? It's like, no, he's not executive producer. We don't have an executive producer. Not yet. Jim the Viking says you can be a member, but you do have to have an official credit on IMDb. Okay.
Cool. But yeah, apparently we do have a page because I've seen it. Someone sent it to us. I was like, oh, great. No idea what it came from.
Okay.
Thanks.
Who made that? Well, that's just fine. The Womp Rat says, can I be executive executioner? Sure, we need an executioner. Sure.
Absolutely. We can do that.
You have to talk to our wrench.
But since you've enjoyed the show so much, would you read the book that it's based on? Or is it not kind of something that you'd be interested in?
I'm actually interested in reading it.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I want to get it for Generalissimo Hefe too, but I'm actually really interested in reading the little miniseries. It sounds like fun.
It does, yeah. So this came out, I think it was first released in 2012.
Okay.
And I think there's collections for lots of things. So it's a miniseries. So it's Welcome to Earth, Suicide Blonde, The Sam Hain Mystery, The Man with No Name, Alien in New York, and Your Rides Here, which are all kind of mini-series. So it's
mini-series
for quite a long time. So
okay,
might be one I'd be more interested in. I think I'd probably pick that up.
I think I should pick it up, to be honest. I want to see if my local comic book shop has it first. I'd rather patronize them and see.
Let's go and say, you and us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as I think everyone It's got an IMDb probably made by the same person. They just went through and made it YouTube channel IMDb's one day.
Yeah. I'm curious now.
I'm gonna have to pull it up and see what's actually there. Because I never looked. I just got sent an image of it. I was like, oh. Okay. I need an adult.
James Andrew Morrison says a book adds deeper dimension, I find. Yeah, and that's what I'm curious about, because I was curious about the show to begin with. So, and for me, it's gotten better. Oh God, Battle Hitler. Booby copter. Get to the chopper. Or the booby chopper in this instance.
See, now I've got visions of Pudgy dressed up as
with this little spinny thing on.
Spinny things, I love that.
Lord Thoth says, now that's funny.
Mark.
Oh my.
Oh, and speaking of birthdays, it's somebody else's birthday today, isn't it? Who we sadly lost.
Oh, yeah, moment of darkness, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For Leonard Nimoy. Today would have been his birthday. So, and I think didn't oh my God. Didn't Bill Shatner just have a birthday, or is about to have a birthday?
Yeah, he's just turned 90. Yeah.
Holy hell. That's right.
Birthdays in March.
So, actually, Purple Valkyrie does not show up as cast. There is some other Purple Lady mentioned about him.
Okay. So that kind of dates it back a little bit then. That's been around for a while.
Wow.
There used to be Purple Lady.
Yeah, it used to be Purple Lady. Back in the day. And I used to be Abby O'Lace. So
if you see Abby O'Lace, that's Sammy.
Me. Here, present.
That's nuts. Yeah, that's saying yes, he turned 90. Yeah, 90. Doesn't look it. He's doing well.
He seems to be doing well. In fact, I think he's still acting. Even.
Yeah.
Of course, so is Sir Patstu, but Sir Patstu's only 80-something. He's much younger. Only 80-something. He's much younger. Wants to be an action star at 80. You know, it's like, oh, okay.
Okay. I don't
How's
think
Picard going? Brightest Day says he shows up as backstage creep.
Oh my God.
You guys. Squirrel.
So we kind of brought up a few of the older shows that have like the alien landing and, you know, being taken into a family and a community. Is that the same kind of story? Is that how it progresses?
Well, he sort of ends up being inserted into the community. Okay. As much as he doesn't want to be, he ends up being pushed into this community, and he ends up, I'll just spoil a little bit, he ends up being the town doctor for a little while because the town doctor is murdered. So that goes a little off the rails. That's why I think you need to watch it, because as dark as that first episode is, you have to get past that, because it does get funny.
Okay.
And really funny. And still with the dark humor, but the way his relationships start to develop with other characters, it's just fun to watch. Lord Thoth inserted, is someone alien probing reference? Oh, Prod Racing Palpatine is the Penguin Wrangler.
Penguin. Gotta get a penguin skull.
And Colin P. Smith says also, I'm glad I never had calamari.
I hate calamari.
I like it. It's okay, but I won't eat the tentacle ones.
You mean when you can actually see what it was?
Rings.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, I only eat the rings because it. Otherwise, I don't eat anything that swims sideways. I just can't do it. I used to have this thing where it's like, I don't eat anything that swims sideways. I don't eat purple food. But that's not true anymore because I do eat purple food.
I'm trying to come up with purple fruit. All I can think of is eggplants, or do you call them aubergine? I don't know what you guys call
Aubergines,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy Jo obviously doesn't remember that scene. Yes, I do.
I think she's trying not to spoil it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying not to kill it for purple.
Hey, Ensign Ricky, good to see you.
Hey, Ensign Ricky. Thank you for bringing that up because I was about to bring that up myself. Robert Duncan McNeil is a major producer on the show. He's directed, produced, and written.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an amazing director. He's another one that's like Jonathan Frakes.
Mm-hmm.
He's just as good in front of the camera. He's better behind the camera.
That's cool.
And
a lot of kind of Star Trek alumni, they kind of moved on to work behind the scenes, didn't they?
Yeah. Rosanna Dawson, is that how? Roxana, who was also from Voyager. Mm-hmm. She's gone behind the camera as well.
Nice.
And done some stuff. Not as much as Robert Duncan McNeil, but still.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. So thank you, Ensign Ricky. Thank you for jogging my memory because sometimes no, the memory's just toast.
So, do you have a favourite character? Do you like Alan Tudyk's character? Is he kind of the main draw for the show, or is there kind of like a side character that you really latched onto?
There's a side character. Her name is Darcy, who is absolutely hilarious. Hilarious. That's why you've got to watch it. She's the bartender at the local watering hole.
Oh, okay.
And she's an ex-Olympian who's good friends with, oh my God, I can't remember the name of the girl's character now. It just skated out of my head. There's a Native American, you probably saw her in the beginning. She's the head nurse at the clinic. Yes. So her, Asta, thank you, the Womp Rat. Asta's one of my favorites too, but I love Asta and Darcy together. They are so funny because they're best friends that grew up together in that small town of Patience. The sheriff and the deputy steal the show. They do. Big Black.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, that did make me laugh. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm thinking about the calamari thing.
See, she does remember.
I want to say that was from a week ago or 2 weeks ago, the episode with calamari. That was hilarious. And they're still going with the purple food in the chat because doesn't Lifesavers have a purple one? Yes, and I don't eat it.
I don't know what a Lifesaver is.
I'm putting those in the next snack box. I'm writing that down.
James Andrew Morrison, call me Big Black. I can't. It's very inappropriate. So I did find bits of it funny. It was just, it didn't grab me, and I thought it was going to, and I was like, huh. I need to talk to Sammy about this.
Well, I'm kind of glad because maybe there's something I can sell you on because it really does get funnier. The more experiences he has, the more relationships he develops, the better the show, I think, it evolves and becomes much funnier and much less dark. Because let's face it, he's an alien from outer space. He's going to come to destroy Earth. Duh. That's kind of the big duh. And Ensign Ricky says, Robert talks about the show in his Voyager podcast, The Delta Flyers, with co-host Garrett Wang, Ensign Kim. They review episodes of Voyager and are part of the new Voyager documentary. Cool! Because I liked Voyager.
I had no idea he did a podcast. That might be
Me neither.
Yeah, actually. I really liked him as an actor.
I like both of them. Garrett Wang, Ensign Kim got the shaft a lot.
Poor Ensign Kim, yeah. Never did get that promotion.
Not until Endgame. And I'm like, oh my God. Hang on. Pod Racing Palpatine. Did I read SJWs are complaining that Das Boot is not diverse enough? It's story of Yahtzee U-boat. How diverse do you expect it to be? Are you serious?
He probably is serious. Unfortunately, it's probably something that they've latched onto because that's what SJWs do. I would just point and laugh at them and move on.
Oh, they'll find something to complain about in Resident Alien too, even though there are moments where you get the cringe woke moment. There was one this past week, and I'm just like, there were two, actually, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, woke that was another thing I was going to ask. Is it woke or is it just kind of entertaining?
It's sporadic.
Okay.
And it'll make you do the and I was actually sitting up in bed and there was one last night and I was just I've got my arms folded. I'm like, wait for it because it's coming. And sure enough it happened and I was like audibly, ugh. And it was just bad.
I just point out that I've noticed with the background we line up almost perfectly with the two versions of him.
Oh my God, we do.
That's weird.
I don't know if I like that. I get the alien.
There we go.
There we go. I don't mind. I don't mind having purple head. I'd love to dye my hair purple, but my kid won't let me.
No, don't do it.
Oh no,
do it.
No. That's a lot of work that I really don't want to put in. I'm not willing to do it.
And one rat said, I really like Linda Hamilton's role as well.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Cool.
I actually had to pause the TV and be like, holy shit, is that Linda Hamilton from Terminator?
Yes, it was.
It sure was. Wait till you see it in the credits and you're like, holy shit. And Generalissimo Jefe just sitting there, how do you know this shit?
Well, we watch a lot of pop culture. What can I say?
I've seen Terminator a couple dozen times. No problem.
At least the first two, anyway.
Yeah, the first two, yeah. The other ones, no. I haven't seen them.
Another franchise that kind of lost its way.
Well, Wumprat says she doesn't look like Linda Hamilton. It is Linda Hamilton. She's not aging well, unfortunately, but that's okay.
That's okay. Not going to judge.
And even James Andrew Morrison's is even the woke moment, usually by the mayor and his wife, have the other characters rolling their eyes, which is very true. And I get a huge kick out of that. Because the mayor is just an idiot.
Kind of like an in-joke thing. They're just playing with it. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad then. He says, And so Ricky says, until the Orville drops season 3. Still waiting for it, guys.
Come on, Orville.
This is my favourite sci-fi show this year. My favourite sci-fi show this year is The Expanse season 5. They killed it this season. Can't wait until the Orville season 3. So I'd agree with that. Yeah. See, with The Expanse, we were a little bit disappointed. Well, we were disappointed with it.
We were disappointed in The Expanse, and if you guys haven't watched our show, you know we reviewed every single episode of season 5, and we're ragingly pissed off at the end because, spoiler alert, they killed off Alex. Mer.
But yeah. But the highlights in it, yeah, the parts that we did enjoy.
Yeah, we did enjoy it.
It was the weakest season, at least.
Yeah, it was really weak. But Ensign Ricky, nothing against you, though. I still love The Expanse. I'll still go the extra mile for the Screaming Firehawks. Not a problem.
And definitely looking forward to the Orville when it finally releases.
If they ever finally release it. And Colin P. Smith says, well, they do refer to him as Mayor Snowflake, don't they? Yes, they do. Yeah, because I can't wait to be disappointed by a Strange New World. Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Mark, we need some details, hon.
And one Brad says, I think Linda Hamilton doesn't look like herself on purpose on the show. So, did she come in later in the season?
Yeah. Excuse me. Hairball.
Fair enough.
Yes, she does. She's part of the military. Keck 44, how you doing? Been a while.
Hey, good to see you, honey. Welcome. And so Ricky, yeah, we agree. It sucked that he had to go, but it was more that the way they got rid of him that really kind of riled everybody up.
Yeah. And he does remind us that book 9 does come out this season, which I'm not going to read. I'm going to buy it, but I'm not going to read it until we're finished with the show. So I'm following, Nerdrotic's advice on that one and just going to wait and see what they do, then go back and read the books and be otherwise entertained. It's something to do over the summer.
Yeah. Well, we're waiting for the Orville.
While we're still waiting for the Orville.
And Chris says, don't go there, Mark. Watching that will pull your soul all the way out the other side.
Oh, no.
That bad, huh? Oh, dear.
Oh, God. Mark the Infinitely Tired also adds, Linda Hamilton looked like rough leather that had been left out in the sun and chewed on by goats in the last Terminator movie. So I've heard.
Oh, she's really not aging that well. Oh,
no, she's really not. That's why I had to pause the TV and make sure it was actually her. Because she does have a twin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's a stunt woman. She did a lot of the stunts for the Terminator. She did. And she's aging better than her twin sister.
Wow.
I know. I know, that's really weird.
I did not know she had a twin. Even more so that she was a stunt double. That's really cool.
Oh, good news for Mark, though. He lost his soul a long time ago, so he's good.
Oh, have at it then, Mark. Go nuts.
Go nuts.
So, just watching my
wow,
dog.
Colin P. Smith. Holy shit. They're getting mean in the chat.
Ooh. Ouch. No, it's no good. I'm going to have to watch this show. You guys have convinced me. I'm going to have to pick it up again. Let's see if there's only 10 episodes, did we decide?
Yeah, there's only 10. The last one will air next Wednesday.
Okay.
And it did, like I said, it did get picked up for season 2. So I do want to go back and read the comics and get the comics for Generalissimo Hafey because he's kind of like you.
Do you think it worked better that they kind of released it weekly like they have been doing? Because obviously it being on Syfy or Syfy, they didn't release it all in one big block.
Yeah, I think it helps that they didn't release it all at once. But at the same time, I would go back and binge watch it.
Okay.
So, just to get it to flow better. I did that with The Expanse this past season because it was weekly, and went back and binged it, and it was much better as a binge.
Right.
In my opinion, even though they killed the Felix.
It's all right, honey. It's okay.
Oh, the Womp Rat says Linda's twin sister died at age 63, though. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
God, the chat is really on it.
You guys are good today.
You guys are just on it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Mark is the same way. He's huh?
You got me convinced. I will pick up the show again. It's probably not one we're going to review, is it, Sam? But
no.
It was one that
just wanted to talk about it because I recommend it to everybody. I mean, and Brightest Day adds The Expanse is the first show since BSG to make me impressed by the portrayal of space combat. That's also true. I have to agree with you on that one as well, because wow, BSG standards. Chris Persia.
This is where I get cancelled and say I haven't watched Battlestar Galactica.
Hashtag cancel purple. That's it.
That's it. We're done.
It. I don't know you.
You have a good day, Jim.
Have a great day, Jim. Thank you for popping in with us this morning. It's about time for us to wrap up too. Oh my God!
Yeah,
look at Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
What? Mark DMC, how are you? Missed the discussion. Some called for work. How rude. LOL. But I give Resident Alien a thumbs up. See? It's pretty awesome. Pat S says no, though.
Okay. Oh, that might have been to not watching Battlestar Galactica.
You have to binge BSG at some point.
And Brightest Day says, Papa Valkyrie, just keep up with my vid series on it. Okay, honey, I will go find your channel. Okay, I'll go find your channel.
Okay. Yeah, we're happy to give you a shout out, boss.
Absolutely.
Just let us know.
Yeah.
Chris says, is this an alternate purple that's come through to our reality? How is this possible?
No, it's just the purple, but it kind of passed me by. Yeah,
it's like some stuff for me growing up. There's a lot of Batman the Animated Series. I never watched it because I was trying to raise kids.
I'm going to say, if you're going to cancel me over Battlestar Galactica, you're really going to hate me about...
Oh, no.
I can't even say it because I think I'll get lynched. Okay.
Oh, no. You what?
I haven't seen Stargate. I haven't seen Stargate either. Only the film.
Okay, well, at least you've seen the film. The first film?
Yes.
The original?
The original.
Okay.
Yes, the original.
I can let you off the hook for that. Because at least you've seen the original movie. You get the concept of Stargate.
Oh, yeah, I get the concept. I just never watched the TV series. Or series is.
Well, yeah, Brightest Day. It's okay. I still haven't gotten around to watching Babylon 5. Me neither. So, Chris Persia jaw hits floor.
And we've lost Mark. He's fainted. Sorry, guys. They're on my to watch list, I swear. Posh.
Posh, yes. And aluminum.
Aluminium, yeah. That one.
That's Dave Bob's favorite.
Oh my God, you guys.
Yeah, the Ensign Ricky, the film technically did start. Yeah.
It did. And that's as far as I got with it. Sorry.
I need to watch it again. I haven't watched it in a really long time, because I really loved that movie. I love the show, too, because I watched all 10 seasons. I watched the additional movies that they shot. I have all of them. Guys, you're This chat is just...
Purple said the power word for revival. I got you, boss.
Oh my god.
Hey, Keely.
Hey, Keely.
That's right, honey. Good to see you.
Oh my god.
I think we need to let everyone go.
Yeah, poor Keely just shows up and asks what's going on. We were talking about Resident Alien, which I say is thumbs up, and Purple's kind of
eh. You've convinced me to give it another go. I'm going to say, if you guys hadn't kind of said how much fun it was and that it gets better and it's not as dark and kind of sinister as the first episode.
It gets lighter. It gets lighter.
Into it.
Okay. Oh, Colin P. Smith just finished watching SG-1 on TV.
Oh, cool.
Then the Arc of Truth and my might rewatch Continuum soon. Cool.
Never seen.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, they're talking about Buck Rogers now. Don't get me started, guys.
That's discussion for
another show.
Yeah, it's another show entirely. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We will be back on Sunday. I don't know what we're going to be talking about, but we'll be back on Sunday.
Yes, I've got an idea, but I'm going to have to run it past Sammy first. So, but rest assured, guys, we will be doing a show, and then we'll be back Monday, as usual.
And we'll be back Monday with our usual news and squirrels.
That's what we should call it from now on, news and squirrels.
News and squirrels. And the greatest chat. And Andrea Seabrook. Yeah, guys, you missed the whole... Yeah, sweetheart, you missed the whole show.
Hey, sweetheart. Good to see you, though.
Good to see you in the chat, though. Okay, like I said, we will see you Sunday afternoon at 2, my time, Central Time. If there's anything Purple has to watch, it has to be Canada's Great Export SG-1.
Okay, Chris. I will. I promise. Like I said, it's on my to-watch list, but the watch list is getting longer and longer.
Longer and longer. And it never gets shorter and shorter. You tick the box and then you're like, shit, now I've got 10 seasons of SG-1 to watch.
Exactly.
So everyone, have a fantastic Friday. Make your weekend awesome. If your weather is going to be good, for the love of God, get outside.
Yes. Get outside, get some fresh air.
Get some sunshine. I'm going to do my best to do the same thing. And everyone, take care and stay safe, like Lady Miss says. And we'll see you Sunday afternoon.
We do. We will. And thank you, guys. Thank you for the super chats. And thank you, Chef, for joining us. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much, guys. We really love you. Have an awesome weekend.
Bye, guys.